And we're back with the Ankh Ageplay Podcast. So, during just before the break, I said that we would do the review of Capcon. So let's do a review. Capcon this year was fun. It was fun. Not the funnest Capcon, but it was pretty good. You had your. I love when they do the extra little vendors out there, like the smaller shops. Oh, love it. Had the chance to hang out with some friends. I got the chance to join in on a Nerf battle. The Nerf battle was fucking awesome. Oh my gosh. Like, at one point, I actually, there was one guy that was helping me find the right, ammo for one of the Nerf guns I was using. And I kept saying, I was like, man, this Nerf gun is... Oh, excuse me. And I was like, oh, this'll fill up. He says, your gun is jamming, isn't it? I was like, yeah. He says, yeah, you're using an older version, so some of the bullets you're using are newer bullets. You might want to switch them to this one. You're going to want ones that look like this or ones that look like this. And he was fucking phenomenal. At one point, tossed me a clip that was taped. So it was like, you load it in, fire all the bullets, take it out, flip it, load it again, and start firing again. I was like, oh, that's so awesome. One person came in there. It was one of my friends came in with a fucking, I kid you not, with the fucking semi-machine gun, the Gatling gun that Jesse Ventura had in fucking Predator. I ain't got time to bleed. Like mowed down an entire fucking forest and shit. Oh gosh, that shit was fucking amazing. I was really surprised that they had that too, because I was just like, do they really make these? Like, I had never seen that happen before. And I'm just like, oh shit, that's fucking cool. So, that was fun. We had, it was actually surprisingly fun. Like, I have to say, we had an absolute blast doing this con. I'm not exactly sure on what else we could have done, but, yeah, it was pretty cool. They had a lot of... The only problem that I will say is that people didn't know what was going on because the program wasn't complete. So, some things were overlapping, some things were just confusing, and, they didn't have who was running what or where. It was bad. A lot of people were confused. Nobody knew what was what. Or what anything was, or if there was a description, because they just handed us a program and said, here you go. And I was like, what exactly is this activity? I guess they were expecting people to just go to the activity and see if they wanted to do it. That's not how that works. That's just not how that works. No one actually goes and does something like that. And I was just like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you think that people would just go for that? That's silly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I personally thought that we had a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself at the con. I'm hoping, I'm praying that we're able to go and get something else done soon, another con like that, because right after that con, I came back, found out there was a con here in my city, and ended up going to that. It was a small con. It was a tabletop con, tabletop kink convention, which wasn't bad. Had a lot of people that I did know going, so we had fun. I'm trying to think of what else we had. At Cap, because Cap was a blast. I had so much fun at Cap, man. Oh, and I had a lot of fun because I was hanging out with a lot of people I don't get the chance to hang out with. And one of the things that I did was that I was walking around with the title. There were 2 days I was walking around with the title. because I'm changing the title as soon as I'm able to buy a new belt. But I was walking around, and what happened is that I was seeing people, and I was wearing my Bullet Club shirt and the jacket, so everybody was just like. So one person walked up and to me in the hallway and just goes, "Too sweet." I was like, "Too sweet," and then we did the too sweet. So right after that, I was teaching people about like how to do too sweet. It's too sweet up high, down low, back to back, guns up. And when I was explaining that to people were like, "Wait, is there really that many?" I was like, "Yup." So like I would meet up with people and they were like, "Too sweet, too sweet," and then we would do that the whole time. I basically formed an ABDL version of the Bullet Club. Oh my goodness, we're the real rock and rollers of this community. Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. I didn't realize there were so many wrestling fans. Even some of the like hotel staff were wrestling fans, and I thought that was awesome. Like some of them were just like, "Yo, I love your shirt." Yeah, I had a blast. I thought it was like we had a blast. It was just so much fun. However, there were some things that even for me were kind of annoying, and I should probably cover that. So, one of the biggest things that annoyed the fuck out of me was the food. Capcon, your con tickets are $285. The hotel prices is like $750 for the whole weekend. So roughly, what is that? Like roughly going on $300, about $1,000. I mean. Yeah, going on about $1,000, a little over $1,000. Why the fuck are you serving hot dogs, sauerkraut with French fries, and Italian beef sandwiches that taste like they came from the worst person in the world? Like, I'm sorry, like, you guys could do so much better with food, and you have done better with food. So that's why I'm shocked that was a thing. It's like, I have two things that traumatize me in life. Salisbury steak and hot dogs. Like hot dogs I used to be able to eat like for day on day. I can't do that anymore. To the point that now like my stomach curdles when I eat a hot dog. The French fries were worse than school French fries. And then and the Italian beef sandwiches were gross. And I don't think that this was all your fault. I think that there's like a preset menu that you guys have. But for the love of God, take the fucking hot dogs off of the menu. For $285 for the tickets to your con, there's no reason why we should be eating 7-Eleven food. Like, if you want to do a picky eaters type thing, that's fine. Like, you know, have some mac and cheese or some chicken nuggies or something like that and just have that there. But like to have like, or mozzarella sticks at least, but like, oh my God, I could not tell you how like upset I was with that. Breakfast wasn't bad except for the one morning I went, because there was a lot of water at the bottom of this egg pan when I went for breakfast, and I don't think there's a possibility those eggs were not fully cooked. At one point, like I had a couple of people tell me that they had got sick from eating the food, and I was like, oh, okay, so we'll start ordering food. So people like legitimately started ordering food or going out to Chicago pizzerias to get themselves a Chicago deep dish. Like the truth is just that your con is such a great con, and it bothers me when you guys have things on your menu like the Italian beef sandwich, and it's like, what is this? Because it's not even like, and I'm not, again, I understand that it's like you guys have set choices or whatever, but there's got to be something else other than the Italian beef sandwich and the bread that tastes stale. Like, I'm sorry, there's got to be better stuff than that. And I don't know why that made it to the dinner menu, but it was on the dinner menu, and I was like, what is this? I remember that when they served that, nobody was there. Like, nobody showed up for dinner for that because it wasn't that great. Then you had the little market thing where you guys were selling like fries and chicken wings and chicken tenders and shit like that. Why is that? Why is that like $9 and shit? And which is, believe me, that's affordable and great, right? But those that are getting the buffet are getting sometimes food that's like lower quality than that, and they're paying more money. Like it's silly. Like it's silly. I honest to God love the con, but sometimes the food is there. And this is actually the second year in a row that I ended up at the lunch or not lunch, at the dinner or ended up at the buffet table and it have like crappy food. Yeah, it was strange because sometimes the food is excellent and then other times they have things that just baffle the mind of why the fuck it's there. Again, this is just a criticism. It's not like a knock on the con, honestly. Like, that problem was easily solved by getting DoorDash. And, like, overall, the con was great. It was just a little disorganized, really. Like, I really wish the programs were a little bit better. I'm glad that you guys have streamlined the dungeons, the dungeon tutorials. Even though I never get to go into the dungeon, I've never been able to do a scene in the dungeon. But it's also, A, it's because I've never actually thought about it or talked to someone about doing a scene with me. And B, it's like, I barely have time. I'm usually catching up with friends. Yeah, it's one of those things that kind of really irritate me. Because I'm glad that you guys have streamlined it, but why did it take this long? Like, I feel like you guys could have did that sooner than later. But nonetheless, it's still not a big notch. These are minor things. So, like, yeah, nitpicky things is just the food and that. Other than that, the con was great. If you guys are going to the con, yeah, then you guys are going to have a blast. I will talk about this. I do want to cover something else that I noticed at this year's con versus any other year I've been there. I'm pretty damn sure a lot of those vendors were upcharging. Like, it wasn't just me either. Like, a couple of people brought this to my attention too when they were talking about the vendors, and they were like, some of these vendors are upcharging like 20-30 fucking %. And I'm like, I don't know. So I decided to do a little research. At the very least 10%. There was a 10% increase. I don't know why. But you didn't see a lot of people buying a whole lot of shit. And the reason, like, they were buying some clothing from like AB Dealer and Tykables like I did. But it was a little iffy. Oh boy. Yeah, that was probably one of the things. That was one of my biggest pet peeves, actually, was that. That was definitely one of my biggest pet peeves. So, yeah, I feel like the con could have did a whole lot better without, like, the heightened upcharge that they were doing. All right, so now that I've talked about this con and talked about, like, the way I felt about it, what is the rating I would give it? I'd definitely give it between a high 7, low 8. Like, it wasn't a bad con. It was fun. It was every other Capcon that I've ever been to. A little disorganized, but still was able to make it work. I don't really have anything. I never really have anything negative to really say about a con, except for like TeddyCon, where I just lambasted that con for some of the shit that they were doing. Yeah, it. I love this con. I love like the people in it. I love the people that go to it. I have fun, but I understand why some people didn't. And people had their reasons. Like, there were some people that told me their reason, that they didn't have fun. And it was, like, drama that went on and other shit. It wasn't the best for my boyfriend, I can tell you that much. He did not like some of the things that went on in the con, and he didn't have that much fun, but that also is because of other reasons. But like I said, a lot of that shit this year. Okay, so let me talk about the overall audience and not so much the con. This year, instead of people going to the con and enjoying each other, there were a lot of people that were continuing online beefs and just like carrying it over like through the con. And it really did create a whole environment that was kind of awkward. Like, whenever I go to the con, I try to leave the internet shit, like, at home. Because it's like, why bring it with you? It's negative. Don't need it. Like, and, like, I always felt that people can talk, like, civilized. But, like, this year, people were just carrying shit with them. And I'm just like, wow, okay, what? It's like, why are you acting like this? And I felt like there was some clown shoe shit going on with some of the people, and I'm just like, guys, leave the drama at home. It's unnecessary to carry it with you. Let me overall just speak to all those that go to the con, right? And those that are in the future planning to go to the con. When you go to the con, do not take this dumb shit with you. Do not take internet dumb shit with you. Please. Internet dumb shit does not deserve to be at the con. And I'll explain why. You are spending $285 for that. That's not to count for if you're driving. You have to count the gas, your food, the snacks, all that shit, the rent-a-car, all of that. Why are you bringing all this shit from the internet with you? Like, how do you have enough room in the car for that shit? It's like, guys, like, come on. Like, the internet is not real. It's not real life. I say that in jest, but it's like, you guys need to, like, not do this. Like, it's unnecessary. Oh, man. I go, like, why bring the negative shit with you? Don't. Like, don't. There's no need for it. Like, everybody was carrying a chip on their shoulder about something or someone or the drama between me and other people. Like, come the fuck on. Like, it is unnecessary shit. $285 along with a $750 charge on your hotel room, and yet we're still arguing over some dumb shit that happened on the internet like 2 to 3 fucking months ago. It's fucking dumb. It's like, guys, come on. Other people were like, not everybody was like this, but there was a contingent of people that were like just straight out doing that. I can't tell a person how to feel. I just think that it's silly to carry that with you at a con that you're spending that much money for. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, so that's the end of that. Let's talk about some of the stuff that I got. So at the con, as you guys see this onesie that I'm wearing, so Mommy Belle, or Mommy, formerly known as Mommy Also Cute, is making Power Ranger-esque onesies. And it's so cool. It's like Dino Trooper or something like that. And I love it because I bought the Green Ranger because that was my boy. I love the Green Ranger. I'm planning to actually add on to this. I'm going to be getting some of the stuff for the cosplay costume to actually wear with this. So I'm going to actually get a dragon shield. I'm going to get the shield, the arm pieces, the gloves, the boots, and the morpher, and then I'm going to order me a dragon dagger. So, yeah, I can actually play the dragon dagger against you. against you other Rangers. I'll be the evil Green Ranger for a bit, and then we'll all team up. This is like one of the things that I was waiting a long time for, and it makes me so happy that I finally got this. I ended up getting the red pants, like the red short pants from ABU, because ABU had like not ABU, because ABU wasn't there. It was Tykables. I ended up getting like the short red pants from Tykables, and yeah, give me a sec. Let me see if I can grab this. Here we go. So I ended up getting these, right? And I know like a lot of people are like, oh, those are really cool. Yeah, they had these, and then they had the overall versions. Now, originally, when I put these on, this was scratching the shit out of my leg. And then I found out why it was scratching the shit out of my leg and why it was so stiff. Because you have to wash it. Like, if you buy these, do not put them on right away. Wash them and use fabric softener. Fabric softener makes the Velcro and shit a lot smoother so that it is not scratching the shit out of your leg and you're not uncomfortable. I found this out because when I first bought them, they were scratching the shit out of my leg and I was having a hard time walking in them. After I washed them, no longer had that issue. My only thing to you all, though, is that if you're going to get yourself these, yeah, wash them. I bought these not because I would wear them, like, often. I bought these for, actually, a cute little Kingdom Hearts cosplay. So, yeah, that's one thing. I love Kingdom Hearts, so I wanted to have an ABDL Kingdom Hearts cosplay, and I used these for it. Oh, my outfit looked fucking awesome. I will show you guys pictures at some point of the costume, because I do wear it quite often. So, yeah, I love it. I love this. What was the other thing that we ended up getting? I bought the other shirts that go with my Immature outfit. Now, Immature did the original like it was like 90s colored orange and the blue pants and everything. I love those. I think that is a great line. I think Ella Rain and Lolly Lalas are fucking awesome for being able to do that. If you guys did not know, they're the ones that do the outfits for do the Immature clothing. 100% go out there and get that. It is fucking awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it. One of my good friends, she was the goth girl advertising the new black and white ones. Oh, freaking awesome. She always looks so adorable. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. You need to go and get yourself some of those Immature clothing line. Right now I'm actually washing mine because I plan to rebuy the shirt, the goth shirt, and there's a reason. So, a little explanation. I'm planning to rebuy the goth shirt from the Immature line so I can mod one of them. So, I already have it with the plain black. The next one that I buy is going to get the Uchiha symbol put on it. I'm actually going to put the Uchiha symbol onto the back of the shirt. So then I can do a whole Naruto Uchiha clan outfit, ABDL outfit. I already have like a Kakashi jacket, the hoodie that I wear. So I also already do something close to this. Yeah, it's that is some of my favorite stuff to do. Like, I love doing ABDL cosplay along with regular cosplay. So, yeah. So I did buy the matching set for that and the black and white matching set, and I also bought the red shirt because I never got it's orange. the orange shirt that for the first set that they ever did, because I never bought the orange shirt, but I had bought the pants in with the original when I originally bought them. Good shit. Here's the other thing that I wanted to cover that I bought. So as you guys know, I was talking, like, I think it was last year, I was talking about fragrances that would be really good to have for the ABDL community. And I was like, yo, wouldn't it be awesome if there was like a perfume or a cologne for like littles and shit? Well, leave it to the furry community to fucking come up with that, huh? So there's a brand of this perfume called Wawash, right? WAH, Wash, WASH. Wawash is awesome. It's called Wawash Friend Sense. And the version I have right now, this is Little One. Now, Little One smells like baby powder, and it's freaking awesome. I love it. It lasts a really long time, and it's really sweet and awesome, right? Freaking love this stuff. This stuff is freaking amazing. I would say that I use this every time I go to an event, and I'm constantly getting compliments on how good I smell. So, yeah. For you guys, yeah, if you're an ABDL and you want, or an age player of any kind, and you want to smell good, get yourself some Wawash. This particular scent is Little One. So, and I know that they have like 2 other scents. So it's like Little One. There's another floral scent one. Yeah, so go out there and order. You can get them online. I see them advertised on Twitter. So yeah, go and get yourself some. Okay. Diaper spray. This is a fragrance like cologne that was made by Custom ABDL. Yeah. You know, the really awesome chick that makes the pacifiers. Yeah. Custom ABDL actually made her own scent and actually was selling it at the con. I ended up buying a bottle. I wish I bought another one because this is fucking good. Oh my God, this is so good. So, several of my friends have smelled both of these, and some of my friends liked this one over the Wawash. I am a fan of both. I love both of them. Now, this one is very subtle on the scent, but like I've also been complimented on this, and this is really good if you do raves and shit. So, yeah. So, yeah, you might want to hit up Custom ABDL about these. I think that she might still have some. You guys definitely should check in with her and check that out. She is an amazing person, and I hope that she's watching and knows that I love you, and you are fucking awesome. I can't wait for us to hang out. Don't worry, you'll be hearing from me soon. Okay, so that is everything that I had got from the con. I wanted to cover that. If you guys are interested in getting these Power Ranger onesies, please go into the description of the podcast and actually look in the description. There is a link for Mommy Bell's store, which allows you to go and get one of these Power Ranger the Power Ranger onesies, because this is a onesie. So I've seen a couple of people online with them, and I am so happy about this. Anyway, I will catch you guys on the next episode, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Later.